Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome to the Byjus exam prep. This is Sanjay Rathi guys, how are you? Now today we are going to discuss KCL, KVL with application. And remember guys, this is for GATE 2025-2026 fundamental series where, okay, I think that sound quality, picture quality, everything is fine. Okay guys, now Kirchhoff's current law, Kirchhoff's voltage law with some important numerical, some previous year questions, and you have to get the command over this topic if you want to solve some complex problem guys. Okay, इस बार भी direct straight forward questions थे in GATE 2024, straight forward question in electrical as well as in what electronics branch as well as in instrumentation branch guys. Now first of all, this is my introduction. Myself Sanjay Rathi, 23 plus years of teaching experience. These are my ranks in engineering services exam and I have trained more than 1 lakh students for these competitive exam guys. Okay, then if you have any queries related to what basics or related to what GATE 2025 and 2026, then you can ask here. And then guys, you can also book your free counseling. Then this is my Telegram channel, Electronics by Sanjay Rathi. You can join this because I will upload the PDF of my session on this. This is Electronics by Sanjay Rathi. And very good opportunity for you guys. Unlock your potential. Join GATE 2025-2026 from 23rd March to 24th March. Please note the date. Right? 23rd and 24th, this is the holy offer guys for you, flat 20% off on all online classroom programs. You have to use the code HOLY HOLI20 and you can enroll now. For more detail you can call at this number guys. Okay, so again happy Holi guys everyone. You can start your preparation with us. So this is the opportunity for you and you have to use this code HOLI20. Then Excel in GATE 2025 Journey to Engineering Success by Rakesh Talreja sir. Okay, if you have any queries how we can perform best in what GATE 2025, to join workshop live on 27th of March at 7:30 p.m. Note the date, on 27th March. Okay, after Holi. So you can continue with that. And guys, this is again opportunity for you. National Scholarship Test on 14th of April. You have enough time for that. From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. window will be open. This is a golden opportunity so that you can avail 90% off on our program. For more detail again you can call or you can install the Byjus exam prep app now. Now guys, today's topic is what KCL and KVL. Kirchhoff's current law, Kirchhoff's voltage law with applications. Okay. And last time I have taken what one basics of circuit theory. तो कितने लोगों ने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना स्टार्ट कर दिया, राइट? I have given you the idea that you can solve questions from Alexander and Sadiku and what all or other textbook. You can solve number of questions and get the command or basics of network. Basics of network means what? Series combination of resistor, parallel combination of resistor, inductor, capacitor, voltage division rule, current division rule, voltage source, current source, source transformation, right? You can. Now, KCL and KVL, Kirchhoff's voltage law and Kirchhoff's current law. So, देखो जरा, first of all, you have to understand what is the branch, what is the node, what is the loop. To watch this, we have one element here that is a voltage source. So, this is one branch, that is the second branch, that is the third branch, and this one is the fourth branch. These are the passive element and that battery is what? Active element. So that is called what? Branch. Now, here we have the two nodes. That was the question in engineering services, in GATE exam. How many number of nodes? So this is a single node and that is a single node, right? Because in between these two nodes we have no element, no other elements. That's why in this diagram we have the two nodes, right? Now this is called what? Loop. This is the first loop, this is the second loop, this is the fourth loop. These are the loops, independent loops. Now here, again this is a loop. Again this is a loop guys. This is also a loop. Okay. So we have branch, we have node, we have loops. Okay. Why it is required? Because we want to use what? Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law. and with some examples you are going to get the command over this topic. So this is the number of branches, number of loops and number of nodes guys in this particular diagram. So what is a loop? Loop is any closed path in a circuit. So when I am talking about the any closed path means what? This is a closed path, this is a closed path, right? This is also a closed path, and this is also a closed path, means it is also a loop. I am not talking about the mesh, I am just saying about the loops. So this is also a closed path. So in a closed path we can apply the Kirchhoff's voltage law, and at particular node we can apply what? Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, अब जरा comments में बताइए, Kirchhoff's current law is based on law of conservation of energy or law of conservation of charge. I am talking about KCL. Kirchhoff's current law is based on first option, law of conservation of energy, or it is based on law of conservation of charge guys. So your comments are not visible. Everyone participate and give me the answer. It is based on which? Law of conservation of energy or law of conservation of charge. Then this is about the nodes, branches and loops. That is a very basic idea. Then guys, we have one standard equation. At the end I will give you the idea about that. That is B, number of branches is equal to what? Loop plus n minus 1. That is what when we are talking about the how many equation we can design. So that is the loop plus n minus 1. So that equation is used for what? Mesh equations and what? Nodal equation. So in next class I am going to discuss what? Mesh and super mesh analysis, and after that I am going to use what? A nodal and super nodal analysis, where we will use this equation. Okay, so this is very important equation. How many number of equations required for nodal analysis, how many number of equations required for what? Mesh analysis. You can get the answer with this equation. Now guys, this is a Kirchhoff's current law. So I asked, it is based on, so Kirchhoff's current law is based on law of conservation of charge. ये किस पर based है? Law of conservation of charge. Charge can neither be created nor be destroyed, which requires that algebraic sum of charges within a system cannot change guys. तो ये है, it states that the algebraic sum of the currents entering a node is 0. अब जब आती है KCL की बात, right? Watch this diagram. What are the incoming currents? I1. What is the incoming current? I2. What are the outgoing current? I3. And what are the outgoing current? I4. So you can write in a different way. Sum of the incoming current is equal to sum of the outgoing current guys. So I think what is the answer? The sum of the incoming current means I1 and I2. What are the outgoing currents? I3 and I4. So sum of the incoming current is equal to sum of the outgoing current. Or you can choose another way. You can take incoming current positive and outgoing current negative is equal to what? 0. This is the sum of the current is equal to what? 0. So sometimes we are writing like this, I1 and I is equal to what? That is, 1 minute. Is equal to what? 0. But in this formula, if you are taking incoming is positive, then you have to take the outgoing negative, or you can take outgoing positive, then you have to take what? Incoming current is equal to what? Negative. Then summation of these currents is equal to what? 0 at particular node. This is the node. We can apply KCL here. That is called Kirchhoff's current law. So it states that the algebraic sum of currents entering a node or a closed boundary is what? 0. Okay. Today we are going to solve some important numericals. Similarly, what is the Kirchhoff's voltage law, KVL? It is based on law of conservation of energy. This is the first basic question, law of conservation of energy. It states that algebraic sum of all voltages around a closed path is equal to what? 0. Is equal to 0. Now you have to write, we have to take the idea about the polarity. For example, this is plus minus, this is plus minus. For example, this is plus minus. Then how we can write the KVL in this closed loop? This is the minus. Then you have to write minus V4. This is plus. You can write the V1. This is plus. You can write the V2. this is plus, you can write the V3, and that is equal to what? 0. So I have written the KVL around this loop. This is the KVL, Kirchhoff's voltage law. Minus V4 plus V1 plus V2 plus V3, that is equal to what? 0. So sum of the voltages drop is equal to sum of the voltage rises. That is what Kirchhoff's voltage law, KVL. Now, तो ये तो हो गया बेसिक. अब याद रखिए, बेसिक के बाद आपको सॉल्व करना है नंबर ऑफ न्यूमेरिकल्स ऑन दिस टॉपिक गाइस. तो आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद सम न्यूमेरिकल्स. तो चलिए जरा आंसर बताते जाइएगा, क्या आंसर होंगे. रफ कॉपी पेन कैलकुलेटर यूज करो. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क वन क्वेश्चन, लाइक दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Okay, everyone tell me, find Vx in the circuit of figure. What is the value of the Vx? Use your copy pen and calculator and give me the answer. What is the value of Vx in particular question guys? Okay, tell me what will be the answer. Yes please, बताओ जरा क्या होगा आंसर. Okay, what will be the answer for this particular question? So I have taken one session on what 2020 formula for GATE 2025 and how we can get the command over the subjects. तो अब IPL चालू हो गया. अब IPL में बिजी मत हो जाना, यही टाइम है आपका जो एक्स्ट्रा एडवांटेज आप ले सकते हैं, राइट. तो जरा देखें, फाइंड Vx इन द सर्किट ऑफ फिगर. तो व्हाट इज द Vx? व्हाट इज द Vx हियर? वॉच दिस. We can write a KVL here guys. KVL means simply this is the current I. If you want to find the Vx, same current, because it is a single loop, the same current will flow like this. What is the Vx? 5 times of I. So Vx is equal to 5 times of I. This is the first equation. Means first of all we have to find the I. So we have to write the KVL here. KVL in this loop. Okay, KVL in this loop. How we can write the KVL? If the current entering into any resistor, this will become plus, that will become minus. Entering at enter point plus, and that is minus. This is the already plus minus. This is a voltage controlled voltage source. This is a voltage controlled voltage source. Current enter here plus minus, and that's why I have written Vx is equal to 5I. Again this will become plus and minus. Now you can write the KVL here. What is the KVL? Kirchhoff's voltage law. This is the minus, so that's why you have to written minus. You have to write minus 15. Then this is the 1 into I, so it will become plus I. This is the plus minus, that's why you can write 2Vx. Then you can write plus Vx, or you can also write the 5I, 5 into I, right? It's up to you. So 5I or Vx, so you can write Vx, then 2 times of I, because it is plus, it is minus, 2 times of I, okay, is equal to what? 0. Now it will become I plus 2I, 3I plus 3Vx is equal to 15. Now what is the Vx? Vx is equal to 5I, so 5 into 3, 15, so it will become 3I plus 15 times of I, because Vx is equal to 5I is equal to 15. Now you can find what is the I. 15 plus 3, 18. So I is equal to 15 divided by 18. That is nothing but 5 by 6 ampere. This is the 5 by 6 ampere. That is the value of what? I. Okay. Now what is the value of the Vx then? 5I. So 5i, you have the value of that 25 by 6. So check my calculation. Vx is equal to 5i, that will become 25 by 6 ampere. And that will be the answer. Calculation is your part. Simply how to write the KVL here. So you can choose, don't worry about the dependent sources. Minus 15, this is the, because it is minus then plus. This is the plus minus, that's why we are writing I into 1. That is the voltage drop across this. What is the V1 is equal to? V1 is equal to I into 1, that is the I. Then that is already, it is a voltage source dependent. Then it will become 5 times of I. Then it will become 2 times of I, that is the voltage. So I have written the minus 15 plus I plus 2Vx plus Vx, or directly you can replace it with the 5i or plus 2i. Now this is the 2 plus 1, 3Vx. This is the 2 plus, this is the 2 and 1, 3i. 3i plus 3Vx is equal to 15. Then initially, that is, what is the Vx? 5i. You can replace 15 and then so on. Find the value of I. That is 15 divided by 18 and then 5. So that is the answer. Any doubt here? Very, very simple question. तो बहुत ही बेसिक सा मैं बता रहा हूँ, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पर सिली मिस्टेक करते हैं, तो ये ध्यान रखिएगा. एंड दैट विल बी द आंसर Vx. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अब आते हैं जरा, ये तो हो गया KVL. तो यहां देखो जरा. नाउ इन दिस क्वेश्चन हाउ वी कैन अप्लाई द KCL, दैट इज कॉल्ड Kirchhoff's current law. तो Kirchhoff's current law, obtain the node voltages. These are the two node voltages V1 and V2. So there are two nodes, one, this is 2, right, and that is ground. So this is called reference node, right. Now you have to write the KCL at these two nodes, this one and that one. First of all, I will write KCL at this point, KCL at this node. अच्छा चलिए आप लोग भी टाइम ले लीजिए 2 मिनट और इसको बनाइए कि व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द V1 and V2. What will be the value of V1 and V2, guys? Try to solve this question. अरे सब यूज कीजिए भाई आपके कॉपी पेन एंड कैलकुलेटर एंड सॉल्व कीजिए. What are the values of V1 and V2 in this diagram? ये क्वेश्चन है, सॉरी. ऑब्टेन द नोड वोल्टेजेस इन द सर्किट ऑफ फिगर V1 and V2. V1 and V2. वो that was the previous question. The answer is what? 25 by 6 ampere. Okay. KVL, new students, how to apply the KVL and how to apply the KCL in particular diagram. Node voltages we have to find V1 and V2. ओके okay, अब जरा बना लिया जाए इस क्वेश्चन को. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, this is V1, this is V2. This is the incoming current. You can assume any outgoing current, like this is the I1, that is the I2. In this, only at this node, this is the incoming current, these are the outgoing currents. Now, incoming current is equal to sum of the outgoing current I1 and I2. Just I am writing the KCL at node 1. KCL at node 1. Okay. Then what is the I1? V1 minus 0, because voltage at this point is 0, so V1 minus 0 by 2. So it will become V1 minus 0 by 2 plus V1 minus V2 by 6. V1 minus V2 by 6. Now you can take 6 as a LCM. It will become 3. Then it is the 3V1 plus V1 minus V2. Then it will become 18 is equal to 4V1 minus V2. That is the equation number 1. ये पहले आपने निकाली equation number 1 from node 1. So how to write the KCL, that is important. You can easily solve the equation then. Then second one, now number of students have confusion. When I am writing the second, just focus on this node only. What about this current? Outgoing current. Now you can take outgoing current, let this is the IY, let this is the IX. Suppose I am just assuming IX, IY. All are outgoing current at this node, IX, IY and 12. So sum of the outgoing current, so KCL at node 2. At node 2. So you can write KCL at node 2. What is the outgoing current? IX. What is the outgoing current? IY. And what is the outgoing current? 12 is equal to 0. Now you can say, sir, I2 is the incoming current. Yes, you can write. So what is the IX? IX is equal to minus I2. Then in that case, you have to write what? Minus I2. You have to write what? Minus I2. It's up to you. So I'm taking the outgoing current IX, IY and I. Now, what is IX? V2 minus V1 by 6. V2 minus V1 by 6. And what is the I2? V1 minus V2 by 6. What is the relation between IX and I2? Minus. IX is equal to minus of I2. You can write plus V2 minus 0 by 7. So that is the V2 by 7. Plus 12 is equal to what? 0. Now, take 42 as a LCM. Then it will become 7V2, 7V1 plus 6V2 plus multiply करो या 42 तो 504 is equal to 0. Now this 42 will become 0. Here you will get 7 plus 6, 13V2 minus 7V1 is equal to minus 504, or you can write plus 504 is equal to what? 0, because this will become 0. 7 plus 6, 13, 7. Now 7V1 minus 13V2 is equal to 504. So how to write the KVL here? This is the equation. So we are getting the two equations and we have the two unknowns. Yes. Bharat Raj, I am taking the classes for the batch 20. Okay, are you asking in electronics? अभी कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स आएंगे, अभी तो कोई सब्जेक्ट्स है नहीं. Recently I am not taking any classes. ठीक है. So 7V1 minus 13V2, that is what? 504. So we have the two equations and two what? Unknowns. Now to write down the equations, then what are the equations? 4V1 minus V2. 4V1 minus V2 is equal to 18. And what is the second one? 7V1 minus 13V2 is equal to 504. Now you can use different method to solve these two equations. For example, if the first equation is multiplied with the 13, so it will become 52 V1 minus 13 V2 is equal to 18 into 13. जल्दी से बताइए क्या होगा? 234. The first equation is multiplied with the 13. That is the equation number 3. Now 13V2, 13V2, you can subtract this equation. This will become minus, this will become plus, this will become minus. So 13V2, 13V2 cancel out, and this is 52 minus 7. You will get minus 45 times of V1 is equal to, subtract कर रहे हैं 270. So what is the V1 is equal to 270 divided by minus 45. -6 वोल्ट। क्या आपका भी आ रहा है क्या आंसर -6 वोल्ट? आर यू गेटिंग -6 वोल्ट? तो हाउ टू राइट द KCL? इक्वेशन आ गई तो वो तो सॉल्व कर लोगे, लेकिन अगर आपने गलत KCL लगाया, किरचॉफ करंट लॉ, देन यू आर गोइंग टू गेट द रॉन्ग आंसर गाइस। बड़ा इजी लग रहा होगा, लेकिन एग्जाम हॉल में ना सिली मिस्टेक्स होती है। तो ये आ गए फर्स्ट। नाउ यू हैव द -6 वन, you can put here in equation number 1, it will become -24 minus V2 is equal to 18. Now what is the V2 is equal to? That is -24 minus 18. So -24 minus 18, then you can find the value. -42. So both the answers are negative. Both the answers are negative, -6 and -42. क्या वेरीफाई करना होगा? तो देखिए भैया चेक कर लो आंसर आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है। यस, यू आर गेटिंग द आंसर, यस और नो, प्लीज चेक। यस प्लीज। ओके, तो ये है, दीज आर द टू आंसर्स गाइस। तो सिंपली फॉर नोडल, this is a very basic, very easy problem for nodal analysis. We have the two, but for nodal analysis you have to get the command over what? Kirchhoff's current law. अब क्वेश्चन कैसा आया है अब देखते जरा। मैं आपको एक कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स का क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कराता हूँ ऑन KCL, and then we will solve one question on what? KVL. Now tell me, this is the question on KCL, Kirchhoff's current law. That is the question in competitive exam. You have to find the current I4 in the circuit of figure. Where is the I4? We have number of nodes. This is the first, second, then third. You can apply the KCL at this point, and third, then this is the fourth one. ये तो एक ही branch में है, and value of the current source is not given, not required. And guys, resistance, the value of the resistance is also not given, not required. But what is the value of the I4? It is asked. I3 is given as 4 milliampere, I2 is given as 3 milliampere, I1 is given as 5 milliampere, I0 is given as 7 milliampere, and you have to find the I4. So in this question only you have to apply what? KCL, Kirchhoff's current law. चलो बताइए जरा आंसर क्या होगा? What will be the answer? A, B, C, D, or none of this? This is the D option. I1 is given, I0 is given. This is the I0, don't confuse with this. This is the I0 in this branch. This is the I0 in this branch. But what is the current in this branch? No idea. In this branch, current is given. In this branch, current is given. In this branch, current is given. You have to find the I4. But what is the current in this branch? No idea. You have to calculate. What is the current in this branch? Not given. But these two resistors are in series, means they have the same current. They have the same current. So Jayant, you have given the B option, -12 ampere. Okay. चलो चेक करते हैं -12 एम्पियर, देखिए जरा आ रहा है या नहीं. Yes, that is the diagram. Now simply you have to apply what? KCL here. KCL means, तो डायग्राम में ही आप डायग्राम में सॉल्व कर सकते हो. We can solve on diagram itself. Now this is the 5. If suppose you want to find the I4, so let this is the IX, incoming or outgoing. Then guys, first of all watch this node. Already I have given the number here. 1 minute. 1 2 3 4. Now 1 2 3 4. Now at this node, this current is 3, right? This is the current 3. At this node, this is 4. What is the current here? That this is the IX. So incoming is equal to outgoing. So you can find IX is the incoming at node 3. We are writing the KCL at 3. This is the 4 and that is the 3. So what are the outgoing current? 4 plus 3, that is the 7 ampere. Now this is the IX. Now let this is incoming, this is incoming, this is outgoing, this is right? Now what is the current in this branch? You can choose any direction. For example, you are choosing the IY. No problem, you can choose any direction, upward or downward, because it is unknown. Now what is the incoming current at node 2? So you can write the KCL. Incoming is 5, incoming is 3. So incoming current 3 plus 5, that is the I1 and I2, 3 plus 5. What are the outgoing current? IX plus IY. IX plus IY. Now what is the IX? Already we have 7. This will become 8 is equal to 7 plus IY. So what is the IY? 8 minus 7, that is 1 ampere. Yes, so that is the right direction. If suppose you are getting the negative value, suppose you are getting the -1, so that is, you have to change the direction. It is not downward, it is upward, but we are getting the positive, means our direction is correct. So you can choose any direction for unknown current. If we are getting the positive value, our direction is correct. Negative value, then you can change. Now this is the one. Now finally you have to write the KCL at this point. So what are the incoming current? I0, IY, I3 plus what? I4 is equal to 0. What is the I0? I0 is the 7. IY, what is the IY? 1. I3 4 plus I4 is equal to 0. So 7 plus 5, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 4 12. So what is the I4? I4 is equal to, you are getting the -12 ampere. So but the direction is given here. Direction is given here. We are getting the negative value. Okay, no problem. The answer is what? Negative, -12. You can't change it. The current in this direction is -12, but what is the value? 12. If suppose IS is asked, what is the value of the IS? So you can say, sir, 12. What is the value of this current source? It is what? 12. This is the 12. In this direction the current will flow. Right? So that is the correct one, -12. So your answer is correct. तो very easy KCL. तो आप बोलोगे सर ऐसे क्वेश्चन, यस ऐसे हैं आपके सामने ही है, ये कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. ओके, नाउ एवरीवन प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट इज द आंसर फॉर दिस वन. KVL लगाना है भाई जरा बताओ. द वोल्टेज V इन द फिगर इज इक्वल टू, वेयर इज द V? वोल्टेज अक्रॉस दिस रजिस्टर. वोल्टेज अक्रॉस दिस रजिस्टर. चलो बताओ क्या होगा आंसर. ये तो बड़ा इजी है. क्या लगाओगे? KVL और KCL. एवरीवन गिव मी द आंसर इन कमेंट्स बॉक्स. KVL और KCL. तो नंबर ऑफ अगर क्वेश्चंस आपको बनाने हैं तो यू कैन सॉल्व फ्रॉम स्टैंडर्ड, एनी स्टैंडर्ड टेक्स्ट बुक. नो लिमिट. ट्राई टू सॉल्व एज मेनी क्वेश्चन एज पॉसिबल विद इन 2 to 3 days. ओके. The voltage V in the figure is equal to, watch polarity carefully and give me the answer. You just I am giving you the hint. You can write KVL, that is the Kirchhoff's law, in any across any closed loop. Closed loop. नो आंसर. ओके, चलिए बनाते हैं ज़रा इसका क्या होगा आंसर. Then very simple question, guys. You can write the KVL. In this loop. This is the closed loop. Okay. Now, what's the polarity here? This is minus plus. So you can write minus 5. This is the minus 5. This is the plus minus. You can write the plus 4. This is the plus minus. You can again write the plus 4. And here it is a minus. So it is, you can write the minus V is equal to 0. Now 4 plus 4, 8 minus 5, that is the 3. 3 minus V is equal to 0. So what is the V is equal to plus 3. Answer for this question is 3 volt. Answer for this question is what? 3 volt. Which answer is correct? A. देखो ये है सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन. अब आते हैं जरा और क्या एप्लीकेशंस हो सकते हैं इसके. देखिए जरा, ये तो इतने बहुत ही बेसिक क्वेश्चन की KCL एंड KVL कैसे लगाना है. तो गाइस this is important information for you guys. This is our result gate 2024 results. First ranker in electrical branch, in instrumentation branch and so on. So 30 plus ranks under AIR 100. You can also get the good rank, but you have to start your preparation as early as possible under proper guidance, guys. अब हम लोग हर साल पढ़ाते हैं और ऐसे ही रिजल्ट्स हमारे आ रहे हैं. अब जिन बच्चों ने रिजल्ट्स दिया है उनके इंटरव्यूज भी आ रहे हैं. यू कैन वॉच दोज इंटरव्यूज. ओके, क्या उनकी स्ट्रैटेजी थी, कैसे उन्होंने क्या क्या सॉल्व किया, कैसे क्वेश्चंस बनाए, कैसे प्रैक्टिस किए, और प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस कितने साल के सॉल्व करने हैं. अगर इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस, राइट, देन यू कैन ऑल्सो ज्वाइन व्हाट वर्कशॉप बाय राकेश तलरेजा सर. तो वहां जाइए और ये आप रैंक अचीव कर सकते हैं. ओके, लेकिन बस आपको एक स्ट्रैटेजी फॉलो करना है, एक सिस्टमैटिक ढंग से आपको प्रिपरेशन करनी है. ये मत सोचो कि मुझसे हो पाएगा या नहीं हो पाएगा. ओके, तो जितना जल्दी हो सके आप स्टार्ट कर दीजिए अपनी प्रिपरेशन. नाउ अब आता है जैसे इन द सर्किट ऑफ फिगर द वैल्यू ऑफ द वोल्टेज सोर्स ई इज. अब यहां भी देखो, दैट इज द यूज ऑफ व्हाट? KVL, किरचॉफ्स वोल्टेज लॉ, गाइस. तो यहां भी आ गया किरचॉफ्स वोल्टेज लॉ का यूज. इन द सर्किट ऑफ फिगर द वैल्यू ऑफ द वोल्टेज सोर्स इज. तो कैसे फाइंड करना है जरा देखें. इस डायग्राम में अगर ये देखो, ये जो दिया हुआ है ना 0 वोल्ट मीन्स इट इज कनेक्टेड टू व्हाट? ग्राउंड. एक्चुअली 0 volt means it is connected to ground. This is the 10 volt means it is connected to 10 volt like this. That is the ground, right? So if suppose we are going to write and we have no idea about the V2, we have no idea about the V1, so that is ground, this is ground, means it is a closed loop. It is a closed loop. In any closed loop we can apply what? KVL. So you can write a KVL like this. So when I am writing the KVL, so remember this is what? Minus 10. When I am moving like this from ground, this will become minus 10. This is the minus 10. Minus 5. This is minus 5. Minus E. This is minus E. Minus 1. Watch this. This is the minus, plus, then minus, plus, minus 1. And that is what? 0. 0. Now, minus 10, minus 5, minus 1, this is the E is equal to what? Minus 16 volt. So just we are writing what? KVL in this loop. And we are writing the minus 16 volt. Which answer is correct? A. So, and again, you can also find the value of the V2. Once you have the value of E, you can write the KVL here from this point to this point. Because it is the V2. You can start from the KVL or you can write like this. This is the V2, it is given. Polarity not known. This is the V2. This is the V2. Because the positive terminal is connected here and then now you can write the KVL from this point to this point to this point and you can find the value of V because we have the value of E. Now, to find the value of V1, you can write the KVL in this loop or you can write the KVL from this point to this point or you can write the KVL from this point to this point and you can find the value of V1. Now V1 means like this. This is the V1. This is the V1. Write down the KVL from this point and you will get the value of what? V1 also, V2 also and what? E also. So that will be the question. दैट विल बी द क्वेश्चन। तो देखिए ना आप अभी जाके इसमें गेट 2024 में इलेक्ट्रिकल में ऐसे ही बेसिक क्वेश्चंस थे। ओके देन नाउ अब आपको जो मैंने लास्ट टाइम मैंने कुछ क्वेश्चंस दिए थे वो बनाते हैं जरा। क्या होगा भाई इसका आंसर बताइए। फाइंड वी नॉट इन द सर्किट and the power absorbed by the dependent source. Where is the dependent source? This is. Find V naught in the circuit. This is the V naught in the circuit, and you have to find the power absorbed by the dependent source. 2 V naught. That this is the voltage controlled current source, and that depends upon the V naught. That is, it depends upon the voltage across the 10 ohm resistor. Then tell me what will be the value of V naught. ये आएगा 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन। जरा बताओ क्या होगा आंसर। What will be the answer for this one? आप करो यूज करो ना रफ कॉपी पेन एंड कैलकुलेटर। 2 मिनट में आप इसे बना सकते हैं। क्या होगा बोलिए जरा। Okay, tell me what is the answer for this question. चलो अब देखते हैं जरा क्या आंसर होगा। आप लोगों ने कमेंट्स में नहीं दिया है तो देखो वी नॉट हमको फाइंड करना है, ठीक है। नाउ वॉच दिस, लेट दिस इज द पॉइंट, दिस इज द वन नोड, दिस इज द रेफरेंस नोड, यू कैन टेक इट व्हाट अ रेफरेंस। ओके लेट देयर इज अ इनकमिंग करंट आई। ओके तो इफ दिस इज द इनकमिंग करंट तो व्हाट इज द वी नॉट हियर, 10i, 10 times of I. Okay, 10 times of I, that will become V naught because it will enter into the plus, leave the minus. Okay, then you can write a KVL at this point, KCL at this point, at this node. This is the node number 1. You can write a KCL. What is the incoming current I? What is the incoming current 25? What is the incoming current 2 V naught? I incoming plus 25 incoming plus 2 V naught incoming is equal to what? 0. Right, this is the 2 V naught, 25 and I all are incoming. Now what is the V naught? 10 times of I. So can we write I plus 25 plus 10I, it will become 20I is equal to 0. Now this is the 21I is equal to minus 25. 21I is equal to minus 25. So what is the I is equal to minus 25 divided by 21. Minus 25 divided by 21, that is the value of I. And what is this? V naught, 10 times of I. So V naught will become minus 250 divided by 21. Minus 250 divided by what? 21 volt. So find V naught in the figure. Now once you have the V naught in the figure guys, So first question is over. Second question is, what is the power absorbed by? Always remember, if you want to find the power absorbed by or delivered by, so what is this dependent sources? That is the dependent sources. For example, you are giving the polarity like this. This is plus, this is minus. Always remember, when the current entered through the minus, leaving the plus. This is the minus and that is the plus. Then power, watch this. This is V. If the current entered through the plus, leave the minus, you can say power absorbed. Right? Or if this is minus, this is plus, and current entered through the minus, leaving the plus, then we are writing the minus Vi. If you are getting the negative power, means it is power delivered. If you are getting the positive power, means it is power absorbed. Right? But you have to use this convention. Right? This is a convention. So when I minus plus, current entered through the minus, leaving the plus, so you are writing the minus Vi, and this is the plus Vi. Plus means, if suppose we are getting the value of V according to this convention, then P is positive, means power absorbed, negative means power delivered. Now in this case, this is plus, that is minus. You have to find the Vx. What is the voltage at this point? Means Vx means this voltage, whether it is positive or negative. Then now you have the value of 2 V0. You can write 2 V0 also. So 2 V0 will become minus 500 by 21. 500 by 21, that is the value of the current. Now what is the value of the Vx? Then you can write what? KCL at this point. Vx minus 20, because directly these two resistors are in series. Vx minus 20, Vx by 20, Vx upon 10 plus 10, 20 is equal to, this is the outgoing current, is equal to incoming current 25 plus incoming current 2 V0. What is the V0? Minus 500, because it is a negative value. So my negative value minus 500 by 21. Minus 500 by 21. This is the incoming, this is the incoming, and that is the outgoing. Can you find the Vx from this? Now you can find the Vx from this. So you will get minus 500 divided by 21. Is it clear? Now you can also find very easily, you can find, because already you have the idea. Okay, ये तो one very simple calculation. I have written this. That is, you are going to get the minus 500 divided by 21. Again, watch this. What is the value of V0? Minus 250 by 21. Because that voltage is, this resistor is same voltage will be here. So that is, if suppose I am writing the plus minus, again it is the V0, because resistors are same, current same, the voltage same. But when we are writing Vx is equal to minus V0, so what is the value of the Vx? Minus 2 V0. We are getting the same answer, minus 2 V0, right? Now, watch this and then find a value here. So it is the minus 2 V0, means you are going to get the positive value in this case, guys. Okay? Yes. So ये आ गया positive value, because it is a minus 2 V0. Now, if this is the value of the Vx 500 by 21, and that is the value of what current? So current enter through the minus, leaving the plus. So you can write the power is equal to, because the current entered through the minus, leaving the plus, in general case you will write the minus Vx. What is the current? 2 V0. Now write down the value, minus, what is the value of the Vx? 500 upon 21 into 2 into V0, 250 divided by 21, minus, according to convention, minus it will become plus. Okay, so it will become 500 divided by 21 square. because it is a positive value means it is powered absorbed by the dependent current source. तो पावर एब्जॉर्ब बाय द डिपेंडेंट करंट सोर्स. तो इस क्वेश्चन में बहुत सारे मेथड यूज हो गए. वी हैव अप्लाइड द केसीएल एट दिस पॉइंट, वी हैव फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ द वी नॉट, राइट, एंड देन गाइस already I have given how to find the value of the V naught, and then if you want to find the power delivered or absorbed by that polarity, according to polarity plus minus I have used the convention with negative sign, but because the value of the V naught is negative, that's why finally I am getting the positive answer. So positive means it is not absorbed, it is delivered, it is not delivered, it is absorbed by the current source. तो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस बनाने हैं. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. कोई भी डाउट हो तो आप यहाँ पूछ सकते हैं. ये आपके पास डायग्राम है, इसको फिर से ट्राई कीजिएगा. और देखो आप ना सेकंड मेथड भी डायरेक्ट लगा सकते हो. सर सपोज आई एम गोइंग टू राइट द Vx हियर, can we apply this? Yes, but watch the polarity here. This is the plus V naught. Because these two resistors are same, current will be same, so there will be the again plus V naught, right? Now first of all, what is the relation between Vx and V naught? So when I am writing the KVL in this loop, first of all we have to avoid the silly mistakes. Can you write the KVL in this loop? Because this voltage is, this is the Vx. So can we write the KVL in this loop? Yes, we can write down from this plus Vx plus V naught in a clockwise direction, plus Vx plus V naught plus V naught is equal to 0. So you will get 2 V naught is equal to minus Vx, right? Or Vx is equal to minus 2 V naught. Already I have given, तो you can verify it. अगर ये visible नहीं है तो directly simply आप यहाँ पर KVL, this is the voltage with respect to ground, you can write a KVL here like this, close loop, right? Now you have the relation between that, then you can apply. This is the Vx, to Vx divided by 20, because that is the voltage. Vx divided by 20, 10 plus 10, I am just writing the KCL, that is the outgoing current. What are the incoming current? 25. What is the incoming current? 2V naught. Now what is the 2V naught? Minus Vx, so it will become Vx by 20, 25 minus Vx, because 2V naught is equal to minus Vx. Now here it will be Vx by 20 plus Vx is equal to 25. Then this will become 21 Vx is equal to 500. So what is the Vx is equal to 500 divided by 21, same answer. And what is the V naught? V naught is equal to minus Vx by 2. You will get minus Vx by 2, that is equal to minus 250 divided by 21. We are getting the same answer, minus 250 divided by 21. So there are number of ways to applying what KCL and KVL. It's up to you guys. इसीलिए इसको इतनी प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, जैसा भी क्वेश्चन आए अकॉर्डिंगली आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं इसमें. तो ये आ गया आंसर इसका minus 250. Once you have the value Vx, now you have the value of 2V naught, you can directly find the power calculation. तो पावर में आप, तो ये भी क्वेश्चन हमने सॉल्व कर लिया, ये हो गया आपका क्वेश्चन. यस, तो पावर कैलकुलेशन में पोलैरिटी का ध्यान रखो, फिर माइनस प्लस ऑटोमेटिकली एडजस्ट हो जाएगा. ये कन्वेंशन है, जो भी आप यूज कर रहे हो अपने, कोई आपसे पूछने वाला नहीं है कि आप क्या यूज किया, आपका आंसर सही आना चाहिए. तो आपको समझना है कि माइनस प्लस कैसे कंसीडर करते हैं, पावर डिलीवर किया या एब्जॉर्ब किया. तो ये मैंने आपको बताया कैसे इसको कंसीडर करना है. ओके, तो ये इंपॉर्टेंट डायग्राम है, इसका ध्यान रखिएगा. नॉर्मली वी आर यूजिंग दिस कन्वेंशन व्हेन करंट एंटर थ्रू द प्लस लीविंग द माइनस positive. If you are getting the positive answer means power absorbed, if you are getting the negative answer power delivered. If suppose we are using this formula but we are getting the positive answer means again the power absorbed. It may possible that V may be negative or I may be negative. तो ये आ गया आपका आंसर. ओके राइट, अब है दिस इज द टाइम फॉर सम होमवर्क गाइज. तो चलिए ये जरा ध्यान दीजिएगा. Try to solve this question. In next class I will solve this. For the circuit shown in the figure, the current I. Where is the current I? You have to find, this is the current I. And what is given? Value of V is not given. 3R, 2R, 4R. This 4R only given. What is the current through this 4R? 1 ampere it is given. And you have to find the I. Use the concept of what current division rule or any other method or nodal analysis. Right. So there are, this is the node, one node. This is the another node. Right. And that is the reference node because this is the same node actually. Right. You can take this as a reference node. And then you can apply the KCL, KVL or any other method to find the value of what I, that is the current through this 2 ohm resistor. तो जैनेंद्र श्रीवास्तव, हाउ आर यू? तो लेट हो गए आप, कोई बात नहीं, तो बताइएगा ज़रा, ये होमवर्क है. एंड देन गाइस सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज दिस वन. ये आया है कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में. इन द सर्किट द पोटेंशियल ऑफ द टर्मिनल, potential of the terminal, it is a single loop but it is asked A and B, right? तो आपको बताना है potential at A and B. Okay, then you can choose any just a meter here, but remember there is a closed loop, there is a no current in this. Just for reference I have given, but first of all you can take a current here I in any direction. This is a 20 volt battery, so you can choose any current I. Same current will flow like this, and then find the I and then find the voltage between A and B terminal and give me the answer, which answer is correct. There are 4 options. You can take a screenshot of this and then try to give the answer. Use simple concept of what KCL and KVL guys. Okay, so in next class I will discuss. तो ये है हमारा दूसरा ग्राउंड जीरो सीरीज ऑन ऐप. तो यू कैन इंस्टॉल द बायजूस एग्जाम प्रेप नाउ फॉर इलेक्ट्रिकल, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, सिविल, मैकेनिकल, कंप्यूटर साइंस, लाइव ऑन ऐप गाइज फॉर गेट 2025. अगेन this is a fundamental series, ground zero series. Why? Because just if you want to solve some complex numericals, first of all get the command over basics. इसमें थोड़ा टाइम लगने दो. That is the month of what, March or April. Get the command over what, basics. Okay, basics of each subject. So automatically you will be able to solve questions from other topics guys. Okay, ये है ground zero series. Again that is the one numerical guys. In the circuit shown in the figure, the value of current I will be. What will be the current I? You have to find here. Again, this is the next homework for you. Try to solve this 3 questions I have given, and then if you want to give some mock test, right, then on Byjus exam prep you can give the mock test. You will get leaderboard, number of participants, what is your rank, what is your score. And already we have started the course Vision Gate 2025 and 2026 courses for ECE and Gate electrical and electronics aspirants. Complete syllabus coverage in English and Hindi. क्या क्या facilities हैं? Live classes, recorded lectures, study material, practice quizzes with what, mock test. For more detail you can call at this number. If you want free counseling, one-to-one counseling, then you can call at this number or fill the counseling form available in description box guys. Okay, आज ही भर दीजिए. और guys अब तो है होली. Then again happy Holi everyone. Enjoy the festival. But साथ में आप ध्यान रखिए, you have to solve number of questions from standard textbook, especially for network or circuit theory. You can follow the Sadiku and so on. That is my Telegram channel. If you have any difficulty, if you have any queries, if you have any doubts, then you can join Electronics by Sanjay Rathi. And if you want the PDF of this session, again I will upload on this. Thank you very much for attending the session. You are on Byjus exam prep. Thank you. Like the session and subscribe our channel. Thank you Janendra.